Hi everybody, welcome to the next part of this video, and in this we're going to now set up our health to actually have a number or our health variable associated with it. So to do this we're going to go into our level script. I'm going to press Ctrl and U and we're going to make sure we're inside our level script, and what we're going to do is right underneath our spawner we're going to add a new update event. So every frame we want to check our health and we want to apply it to our text component, which is inside our health number. So we have our text mesh and we have an option called text. So what we're going to do is we're going to click X, we're going to go into reflected and we're going to go into properties, and we're going to look up the Unity engine.text mesh. If this doesn't appear, just make sure you close out of uScript, make sure you do have these text meshes, and then reopen uScript, and it should appear. So basically these reflected options reflect on things that you have in your scene, essentially. So what we want to do is we want to go into text mesh, and we want to find our text. And what this is, this will let us change the values of, access the properties of text. The next thing we want to do is we want to click on instance, because we actually want to change the instance of one of our text values, and we want to plug something into this game object. So what we're doing is we're dragging our health value into here. So here we have our health value and it's green, so it's a string. And then what we want to do is we actually want to set this string. So all we do is we type in set string, and this is basically going to let us set the string, which string just means text. So this is our target. We have a value which is going to be a variable. It's going to be a string variable, and we're going to plug that in as well. The next thing we need to do is we actually need to find out what our player health is, and we know earlier that it's actually an integer, which is a whole number. So we're going to find that. Because it is an exposed variable, we have to go into reflected properties. We need to find our player script. So here's our player script component, and then we need to find the name of our variable, which is called player health. So we're going to bring our player health in, and then we need to change that to instance and find our player, and again just link that in. So now this is the integer which needs to be set to our string, this guy. However, we can't plug this into our value. So what we need to do is we actually need to go from an integer to a string. So all we do is in the search we type in int to string, and this is going to let us convert an integer to a string. So we type that in, or we bring that in. So we're going to plug from onUpdate into our int to string. Our target is our player health, and the result is this string. So we plug that in, and then we hook those guys up, and that is it. So basically every frame it's going to check our player health, it's going to output that to some text, it's going to convert it to a text, then it's going to set our health value string to this, and that is it. We hit file, save, and that will compile. And now that's compiled, I'm just going to click on X and hit play. So now we're in the game and we have 5 health. So it's much easier to see now what health we have. We can run around the map and wait until we run into an enemy here. So here's a boss. He takes off 2 health, which he has. We've now got 3 health. We're going to run into an enemy here. Here's an enemy, he just took a health off us. And then we die, and we're back to 5 health again. So that's it really for setting the text for our health. In the next video we're now going to, in the next video we will implement some form of score. Every time you kill an enemy or a boss, we'll get score, and then we'll output it to this value. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.